If you followed my 2023 NFL draft coverage, you would know that I was insistent that the New England Patriots would take a tight end in this historically deep class. The Patriots have all their signed tight ends on a contract year, yet they decided to forego using one of their numerous draft picks on a tight end and elected to go with the UDFA with Johnny Lumpkin, who appears to be a solid blocking tight end and has underappreciated receiving skills. In fact, I think Lumpkin does have a shot making the team this year, if he can show that he can be an operative blocker and an end zone target. The other tight end that I'm eyeing is the practice squad member Scotty Washington, except I am not looking at Scotty as an inline tight end, but more of a joker position to take advantage of his athleticism and possibly make the roster for this 2023 season. First, let's get some background on Scotty, and then we will dive into why I think he can be a great joker for the Patriots this upcoming season. While at Wake Forest, Scotty put himself on the map beginning his season with an astronomical 35 catches for 607 yards and 7 touchdowns in 8 games, prior to his ill-fated ankle injury that sidelined him for the concluding part of his senior year in the fall of 2019. Now, his sophomore year was solid. In 5 starts, Scotty recorded 20 catches for 243 yards and 3 TDs. Washington's junior season was a breakout year, with 43 passes for 711 yards and 3 touchdowns in 13 starts. This included a 9-catch, 150-yard performance in the Belk Bowl. What is more, Washington was inserted in a Hail Mary defender late in the 2018 game against North Carolina State, intercepting Ryan Finley's last-second heave. After going undrafted, Scotty signed a free agent deal with Cincinnati Bengals, where he was on the practice squad, but the Patriots snagged him to put him on their practice squad as a tight end, and is now waiting for his opening to contribute on the active roster. I saw Scotty as a big wide receiver, but maybe the Patriots do see his potential as a versatile tight end. First, let's talk some measurables. Scotty is 6'5", 225 pounds, his hands is 9.5, his arms are around 34 inches, his wingspan's reported to be 85.5. Now, his 40-yard, 4.41, his shuttle, 4.11, his 3-cone, 6.97, and his broad was 10 foot 8.5 inches. Using the numbers we have, Scotty has an RAS of 9.97 as a wide receiver, and it would be a 9.41 as a tight end. So, Scotty is considered an elite athlete. To break down Scotty's game, we have to go back to Wake Forest, where he was a long and tall wide receiver prospect with a sturdy frame and solid hands. He also shined in big moments on special teams, and as I mentioned prior, he even had an interception while defending a last-ditch Hail Mary to help secure a win against North Carolina State. Scotty's college tape showed that he was a post-up power forward type possession receiver with monstrous catch radius, but he did show some ability to have open field speed. In addition, his tape showed that he was able to rule in the slot, as smaller defenders found his size to be problematic. Washington's ability to win jump balls is his best talent and can be dangerous in the red zone. His perimeter game is notable, and he has the physical ability to create some scary mesh routes. His route running skills are solid, and he alters his speed to create separation. On the downside, Scotty does not appear to play up to his size, and he's not physical when he should be, which has made his blocking ability a bit disappointing. In addition, he has a history of injuries, so he might not be the most durable. Considering these points, one can see why I see Scotty as a joker or even a big receiver more than a traditional tight end. I think the Patriots could use Scotty as either a joker or possibly as a solid backup for Parker. So, can he be a joker? First, let's discuss what a joker is and if Bill can unlock Scotty this year. What is a joker? A joker is a term for the numerous methods that hybrid tight ends use to make fools of NFL defenders. Jokers are really just big, hulking hybrid pass catchers who create mismatches at every level of defense. Many contemporary tight ends are more of a receiver and less of an inline bulldozer. Jokers combine wide receiver-like speed with incredible size. It's that combination that crafts a nightmare for defensive coverage schemes. You can't put a slow linebacker on him, but you can't put a thin corner on him. It is a pick-your-poison situation. Or perhaps you might actually have a star linebacker like Mapu or a bullet safety like Duggar that can take him on. Regardless, you can't ignore the 6'5", 225-pound receiver. You have to specifically address him, or he's going to be a mismatch nightmare. Think about Kelsey, Kittle, Waller, Andrews, and Pitts. Top tight ends, but there really are jokers. Can Bill unlock Scotty to be a joker? Now, the Patriots already have at least one joker with Gesicki, and Henry plays this role more often than not. So I think it's safe to say that Belichick and O'Brien already have the X's and O's figured out for Scotty to be inserted into one. The question is, can the Patriots develop Scotty into a joker? Well, considering that they developed the best joker tight end in history in Rob Gronkowski, I think it's reasonable to think that Scotty could be a viable backup for Gesicki or Henry, or even find his way to be part of some interesting packages. Jokers are moved from their inline positions into the slot. Some are even split out to wide flanker alignments. That flanker alignment could be a deadly position for Scott to be in because it's the possibility to be used in some bunch formations or trips, or possibly have him run some rub routes in a mesh. Even a basic out route under Thornton could turn into a big play with Washington's speed to fill the vacuum after the catch. Honestly, I would like to see if Scotty could be placed on the perimeter, or possibly be a threat at the X or Z receiver in certain circumstances. His high point skills and sideline awareness make him dangerous. It has been a long time since we've had a big receiver that can be dangerous down the line. Remember, his RES is a 9.97, which usually puts you as the top RES score for wide receivers most years in the draft. Plus, Scotty was a wide receiver in college, so he knows how to play the perimeter. Why should the Patriots try to unlock Scotty? For me, I see 3 strong reasons why the Patriots should be working hard to get Scotty to his next level of development this year. First, Scotty has the experience and the physical prowess to be a big play joker or even a wide receiver. The Patriots need to have a variety of weapons that create mismatches. Yes, I am aware we already have Henry and Gesicki. However, I think we could see some situations where we can use all 3 of these guys on the field, especially in the red zone. Now, imagine a red zone bunch formation with Stevenson in the backfield to keep the defenses respecting the run. A tight split X receiver being Parker, Henry being the tight split Y, with Gesicki being the proximal bunch F slot, and Washington being the distal Z. Here, we can use the 3 big guys to force a mismatch and create some disruption with rubs, where Henry creates an alley for Gesicki to shoot through, and Washington is going to command attention towards his pylon. The read here is probably Gesicki to Henry to Stevenson. However, this personnel might create a bad mismatch for Parker or Washington, who are high point experts. You can also call an awesome toss crack out of this formation, where Henry seals the end, Washington nails the Sam, and Gesicki goes for the corner with a toss to Stevenson. If the defense starts to cheat to the bunch, you can easily run a counter with Gesicki pulling for the will backer on the far side. It's a true pick your poison. In addition to adding another unique weapon to the arsenal, Scotty would be able to provide depth for both the tight end and receiver positions. Furthermore, developing Scotty would put the Patriots in a better position next year with Henry, Gesicki, and Sokol up for a contract after the season. Also, with Bourne and Parker up for a contract. So, getting Scotty up to speed in Foxborough is in the best interest for the Patriots this year and for the future for several reasons. Now, will it happen? Obviously, we don't know if Scotty will make a big step this year, and it's totally possible he is not on the practice squad this season. However, the Patriots need to find some internal development options this year on offense. More than one player needs to make a significant leap from the tight ends, receivers, running backs, O-line. Not only do we need additional playmakers and a bump in performance, we also need depth at these positions. So there should be some motivation on the side of the coaching staff to see if Washington can be used and developed into versatile talent as a joker or a big wideout. Now, I don't think it would really take much to sharpen him into a formidable pass catcher if O'Brien can find a way to use him. It would be interesting to see a 6'5" receiver with 4.41 speed and a massive wingspan being used correctly this year. Moreover, I would like to see if the Patriots can show they can still at least do some internal development of a joker. So, there you have it. My thoughts on Scotty Washington. What do you guys think about Scotty? Do you think he could be a joker? Will he make the team? Can Bill and Bill figure out something for him? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.